Look at the book I just got in the mail today. It's called Brain Jack by Brian Faulkner. Cover is so shiny. I'm a member of this site called paperbackswap.com, and it's a used book trading site. And I was looking at it, and it looks really good. So I was going to read you a little bit of the prologue, or the whole prologue. Let's see what you think. It just came out this year, 2010. Okay, what it says from the dust jacket of the book. Las Vegas is gone, destroyed in a terrorist attack. Black Hawk helicopters patrol the skies over New York City, and immersive online gaming is the most dangerous street drug around. In this dark near future, technology has leapt forward once again, and narrow headsets have replaced computer keyboards. Just slip on a headset, and the internet is at the speed of thought. For teen hacker Sam Wilson, a headset is a must. But as he becomes familiar with the new technology, he has a terrifying realization. If anything on his computer is vulnerable to an attack, what happens when his mind is linked to the system? Could consciousness itself be hijacked? Before he realized what's happened, Sam's intrusion against the world's largest telecommunication company leads him to the heart of the nation's cyber defense network and brings him face to face with a terrifying and unforeseen threat. Prologue. Right now, as you read this prologue, I'm sifting through the contents of your computer. Yes, your computer. You, the one holding this book. I'm reading your emails, looking at your digital photos and images you have downloaded off the net, opening your most private documents and having a good read or a good laugh depending on the content. To be honest, most of it is utterly boring, except for a few files. You know the ones I mean. I know you don't believe me, and I prefer it that way, but think about this. When you bought this book, you used a credit card or a debit card, and that created a record in the massive computer systems that the banks use, the systems they claim are impregnable. But they are on the net, and nothing is impregnable on the net. So I monitor those systems for transactions with the ISBN of this book. That's the International Standard Book Number. You'll find it on the publisher's copyright page on page 4. Have a look now. It's 978-0375-843662. When your transaction went through, I got an alert from one of my monitoring programs, and, as I had nothing better to do, I dug a little deeper. I got the credit card number from the transaction log, and that, with just a quick poke around at the highly secure databases of the bank, gave me your home address and telephone number. I cross-matched that with the internet service provider in your area to find your broadcast connection. Then I checked to see if you have a static IP. That's the electronic address of your home computer. You don't, so I raided your ISP's DHCP server to get your current IP. It didn't take me long to find out where your computer lives on the internet. Your router's firewall was a joke, and not even a very funny one. The built-in firewall on your PC was another story, though. That held me up for a couple of heartbeats. I had to use your peer-to-peer file sharing client to slip a Trojan past your security and gain remote administrator access, shape-shifting a little as I did it so as to not attract attention from your antivirus software. No matter. It took me less than 10 minutes from seeing the transaction to obtaining complete access to your hard drive. So now, while you're reading this, I'm looking through your computer and having a great old time. You could race over and turn your computer off, but you'd already be too late. I could delete a few files, but I probably won't. I could change your passwords and lock you out of your own system, but I can't be bothered. And I won't crash your system or delete the contents of your hard drive or anything like that. I'm not a malicious or evil or even particularly bad. I'll just quietly leave and erase any trace that I was ever there. But I know you now. I know who you are. I know where you live. I know what you've got. And if the time comes that I need something from you, something that you might or might not want to give up, I'll be back. That time is coming, sooner than you think. But in the meantime, don't worry about me. I'm not worrying about you. Right now, I've got bigger problems to think about. So just from reading that prologue of this book, I can't wait to dive in and read the rest of it. It really grabbed my attention. And the book's so brand new, I don't want to crack the spine on it. Again, that book was Brain Jack by Brian Faulkner.